unmud them.
Hello, basketball fans, and welcome to the Red Zone here at Hicksville High School and the HIX-TV YouTube channel as we're getting ready for boys basketball action on this Tuesday night, 6th day of December. It's the Bryan Golden Bears making the trip down from Williams County to be entertained by the Aces this Tuesday evening. Hi, everybody. I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television alongside Jim Seiler, who's going to be calling the play-by-play. Chris Warner is here with us. Operating the camera and overseeing the live stream of the OBS software on the laptop. And we want to welcome you. So we're getting ready for junior varsity action. Before we get to those starting lineups, real quick, let me give an early thank you to all of our underwriters making our coverage possible here tonight. They include our platinum level underwriting supporter underwriting all of our station's operations, and that's ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, and online at www.arcsolinc.com. Thanks also to our 3 diamond level supporters underwriting all of our Aces sports coverage. That's the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, and online at www.jimschmidtauto.com. Thanks also to the Hicksville Pharmacy, located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. They're your good neighbor pharmacy in Hicksville. And our friends at APT Manufacturing Solutions on Industrial Drive in Hicksville's Industrial Park, and also online at aptmfg.com/careers. And we also want to say a big thank you to our gold level underwriting supporter, underwriting all of our basketball coverage, Subway of Hicksville, where Al and the gang say go Aces, proud sponsors of the Subway Player of the Game that we give out at the end of the varsity contest this evening. So, Jim, here we are, the month of December. We are working towards, I think for the most part, December is just sort of like the warm-up to sort of get the fundamentals down, get into basketball shape. You wrap up the month with the big tournament that'll be played at Edgerton this year, the Route 49. And then the real season, obviously gets underway when the league rolls in January. But this is going to be a challenging matchup. Bryan's a bigger school, higher class, and always a challenge for the Aces.
Sure is. And usually they have us in size and that sort of thing. And this year it's they're even. We got 2 big boys and they got a couple big kids down there. So it's going to be a match, I think, in the varsity game. JV game, you never know.
Yeah.
Just whatever gets thrown out there.
So starting lineups real quickly.
All right. For Bryan, number 1, Jack Kennedy, a freshman at 5'10". Number 11, Tucker Miller, a freshman at 5'7". Number 5, Gavin Jessing, a sophomore at 6'2". Number 25, Elias Oberlin, a junior at 6 foot. And number 4, Mason Welling, a freshman at 5'9", and they are coached by Jaden Valdez.
So the tip was controlled by the Golden Bears, and then he walked with the ball and turned it over with a travel after he got the tip. So it's back to the Aces.
And Bryan's out pressing full court.
And we'll get to that Aces lineup here shortly.
Yeah, Turnbull is starting his first game of the year. At number 22.
Yep, also out there,
freshman
is number 1, Austin Sanders, taking the long 3 off the back of the iron. And that's recovered by number 4, Bronson Graber.
Boy.
He gets it off to Turnbull. Also out there, number 5.
Turnbull back into the lane, passes it out to Graber. He gets a 3.
It's 3. Also out there again is Owen Stuckey is number 5.
Yep. Number 4 hits a 3.
That'll be Welling. So we're tied at 3 here early on. 6-minute quarters at the JV level. The 5th man out there is number 11. That's Braden Slattery. Didn't mean to overlook Braden.
Yeah.
He's the tallest one out there. It's kind of hard to overlook.
Sanders driving into the lane, loses control of the ball, and is picked up by Bryan. Throws it the length of the floor. It's tossed back in, and Sanders picks it off for the Aces. Back up the floor with it. Gives it to Graber. Graber over to Stuckey. Back to Sanders underneath.
Nice
shot
move.
Put up and bounced twice off the rim and
went the wrong direction.
Yep, didn't fall in the hole.
So we're still tied at 3.
Kennedy with the ball for Bryan. Miller out front. Oberlin with it. Jessing. Kennedy is shot from the corner. He misses everything, and the ball is picked up by Turnbull.
Behind the back dribble as he works his way up.
Stuckey throws up a runner, and it's in and out.
And then he left his spot, and he could have got the rebound if he'd stayed. But we're watching a JV game.
Yep. I can remember back in the bad old days, the coach always yelled at us to follow our shot.
Yep.
They kids never follow their shots. Now, Welling gives the ball up to Miller. Miller passes inside, back out on the wing. A 3 put up.
It was Kennedy, and he missed that one.
And we're coming up with Sanders with it. Stuckey into the lane. Pass out Graber. That might have been a travel. But Sanders has it now. Turnbull shot is up, no good off the rim. Rebound Bryan. Oberlin drives to the hoop, and he is fouled.
Yep.
Going to get a pair.
He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Elias Oberlin. That's the most unique spelling I've ever seen of Elias.
So I just phonetically spell it.
Yep. The foul, by the way, was on Turnbull. That was his first personal. And team foul number 1. So we've got a bit of a discussion now.
Between the two officials.
Yes. Everybody is standing around. I don't know if there was a question. So now they're explaining it to the coaches.
Yeah, that was a violation down there.
Now they're going to say that the foul occurred away from. Or is he going to get his shots?
No, he's still going to get it.
All right.
It was all down at this end down here.
Okay.
So Elias Oberlin with the free throw is good.
Gets that one. That's his first point of the night.
Misses a second, and Turnbull comes off with a rebound. Bryan leading 4-3. Turnbull into the lane, pass to the Slattery, over to Graber. Graber in the lane, looking, pass underneath. The ball is, Slattery had it, kind of flipped away from him, and it went out of bounds to Bryan.
So into the game now for Bryan, number 12, Hunter Muehlfeld. And number 42, Hudson Wheeler.
Kennedy with the ball. Gives it up to Jessing.
Well, Phillips is in the game for the Aces now, too, number 12.
Jessing shot from out wing, and rebound is pulled off.
By Phillips.
Aces have it. Picked up. Now get it up the floor. 10 seconds.
Sanders getting ready to check in for Hicksville. And that'll let Stuckey sit down for a bit of a breather. There's Jack Schock.
Yeah, he was over watching his grandson play.
They've got the junior high kids playing in the auxiliary gym this evening. I think they're taking on their Wayne Trace Raiders down there.
Yes. Now, Muehlfeld will be inbounding the ball to Miller. Muehlfeld with it to Jessing. Miller tried to go baseline, gets back out front. Jessing
partially deflected.
Right up to Turnbull. Bounce pass ahead, and
too much on it.
Missed the layup as Phillips Kennedy in the corner with it. Looking, trying to get rid of it. Ball goes around to Miller. Miller bounce pass down inside, and it goes out of bounds. Now, Bryan with the full court press. Turnbull bringing it up.
Nice.
Oh, goodness.
Well, no whistle on that. Pops it and good.
42, Wheeler, 2-pointer. 6-3, Bryan. Phillips over to
There we go.
Sanders, and he
Sanders.
gets a 2-pointer.
That'll make it 6-5 and cut the Golden Bears lead to 1 point. Under a minute to go here in our opening quarter. Junior varsity boys basketball tonight. Timeout, the Golden Bears. That's first timeout for this game.
32nd timeout.
Christopher's rubbing his hands because looks like the pizza has been delivered out at the
Oh, yeah.
concession stand.
Yeah, I've seen 3 pieces go
Yeah,
by, and he didn't get one of them.
He's a happy guy tonight. He thought he was going to be over there working at the cruise through standing out in the rain, but they decided to, they
Decided to come over here.
It's not, well, evidently it's not a busy night on Tuesdays, and when it rains, it's even less busy.
Yeah.
So they let a couple volunteers have the night off, which is fine with me because that way he's over here helping me out tonight. So
They give volunteers the time off.
I was about to say. I'll have to tell Denise Suter, thank you.
Yeah.
We could use Christopher tonight.
Right. Muehlfeld inbound it to Miller. Miller with the ball. To Muehlfeld. Muehlfeld on the point. Working up on Sanders. Gives the ball up to Kennedy. Kennedy across court.
Whoop.
Through Jessing's hands and out of bounds. Ace's ball.
Looked like that pass had some spin on it. It hit his hands and went straight up in the air.
Yeah. Didn't have glue on it, that was
Yeah.
for sure.
Need to get some of that stickum like they use in the
Yeah.
NFL.
Pass in the corner to Turnbull. Better be getting a shot. Turnbull puts up a runner.
Put back.
Slattery
There
with
we
a
go.
run. And that's the end of the first quarter of play.
Braden
With the
Slattery.
Aces on top,
Yeah.
7-6.
So with that last second shot at the buzzer, the Aces go up by 1, and we've reached the end of the first quarter. We want to say a big thank you to one of our Diamond Level underwriting supporters making our coverage possible here tonight, and that is the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Hey, remember, if you're in the market for a vehicle, brand new, pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV, check out the selection on the lots, or you can check out the entire dealer inventory online anytime at jimschmidtauto.com. Remember, it's always about service before, during, and after the sale at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships right here in Hicksville, Ohio. We want to thank them so very much for 13 years and counting now, sponsoring all of our Aces Sports coverage. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. 6 minutes on the clock, and we'll get ready to get quarter number 2 underway. It looks like the Aces will have the ball to start things out.
Yes, Turnbull will be inbounding the ball. Going the wrong way, Slattery.
Launches it into Braden.
Gets it across midcourt. Over to Graber. Graber. Just Phillips. Phillips. Turnbull. Turnbull in the lane. Gets it out to Sanders.
Boom.
Good. 3 from the corner.
5 points now for Austin. Makes it 10-6.
Kennedy driving the lane. Ball back out. Welling dribbling. Gets to Kennedy. Muehlfeld. Oberlin with the ball, being abused by Turnbull. We're going to have a jump ball. Oh, we have a timeout called by Coach Blue.
Yeah, waited. Coach Blue was waiting for Turnbull to establish possession there and called the timeout right away.
Yanked it away, and
because the possession arrow right now points to Bryan, so if it had been called the jump ball, it would have been a turnover back into the hands of the Golden Bears. So heads up play from the coaching staff. So a quick 30-second timeout. We're ready to get back into action.
Ace's ball inbounds. Sanders over to Phillips. Stuckey kicks it back out. Graber in the lane, puts up the runner. It's no good off the back of the rim. And pulled out of there by Oberlin for Bryan. Kennedy to Oberlin. Ball deflected by Stuckey. Picked up by Kennedy. Out front it went to Welling, and he gets the three.
That's 2 threes for Welling. Makes it a 10-9 game. Ace is still with the lead, but it's cut to only 1.
Sanders out to Stuckey. Shot off the rim. Rebound by Kennedy.
Oh, nice.
Stolen by Turnbull. Gives it to Sanders. Cross court. Stuckey with it. Down low. Give to Phillips. Turnbull. Sanders.
Blocked.
Shot was blocked.
Yeah, he got it.
Came right back to him. Sanders inside. Now he's going to be abused, and he got his arm yanked on.
That'll be on Kennedy, I think.
Yep.
Reach in. Yep.
I always like it when the official walks away, and then all of a sudden he says, God, what number was that guy?
What was it again?
So he's walking away and looking back.
First team foul for the Golden Bears. Nice.
Oh.
Oh, darn it.
Nice try.
Yep. It's a good setup.
Kennedy drives in the lane, and he's fouled.
Yep.
Going to get a pair. Number 5 with the personal at Stuckey.
Team foul number 2 on the Aces. Slattery back into the game for Hicksville. And it looks like Miller's getting ready to check back in for the Bears.
Kennedy with the free throw.
Nope.
No good. Jack Kennedy, famous name.
Yep.
And the second one falls.
That's his first point of the night.
10-10 the score. Here we are in
Full court pressure here.
second quarter, this JV game. Graber in the corner to Stuckey. Stuckey out. Turnbull. Bingo. He got one finally.
He's back up by 3, 13-10.
He's been shooting them for 3 games.
Yep.
Oh. Nice try.
On the floor. Oh.
Oberlin with the shot from 15, missed the iron and everything.
Graber got it that time.
Ball down to Turnbull. Turnbull in the lane, runner up, no good. Oberlin going the other way, and he missed the shot. Slattery with a rebound. Sanders cross the double dribble. Bryan coach even said so.
Slapped out of bounds. Should stay with Hicksville. Goes into the first row of the bleachers. Phillips back into the game, and Graber will get a rest.
Jesus, Graber's fan club isn't here. Phillips across the lane. Turnbull with it. Drives to the corner with Sanders. No good.
Nope.
And a rebound pulled off by Muehlfeld.
Yeah.
Welling passes inside to Jessing, and his shot is put up, and he is fouled.
It's going to be on Slattery, I think.
There he goes, looking again.
He just wants to make sure he gets it right.
Yeah. Now Slattery's first.
Team foul number 3.
Jessing
In
and
no
out.
Good. Jessing got the second one.
13-11 Aces. 2 minutes remain in the first half. Phillips, look out front. Sanders over to Stuckey. Back in the corner to Slattery. Back inside. Slattery goes to the hoop, and
he'll draw the foul.
.25. Oberlin.
Yeah, Oberlin. First on him, team foul number 2 for the Bryan Golden Bears. First one's good.
Slats. Got 3 now. And 4.
Got them both.
.11, Aces leading. Miller. Welling with the ball. Coming back around, Miller with the ball. Welling looking to get open. Oberlin has it. Back to Welling.
Drive in. Nope.
Oh. It says heck.
Yeah, that's not a jump ball. That
Yeah.
was reaching around the waist into the front and slapping at the ball like that. So 15-11, Aces up by 4 with 1:07 to go, and they've got the ball out of bounds.
There's only 3 team fouls on each team.
Yeah, it's been a pretty well-played first half. Either that or the officials are letting them play in this first half.
Been a couple times. But Graber over to Turnbull from the distance.
Nope.
Slattery to rebound. Yanks it out of there. Hanging on. Stuckey missed it. 12-footer.
He'll draw the foul. Didn't get it to drop, but he will go to the line. Welling for the Golden Bears with 36 seconds to go before halftime. That'll be the second one on Stuckey. He's got 2 personals now. And team foul number 4 on the Aces.
Welling, good.
We'll switch some players around back into the game.
Wheeler back in.
Wheeler back in. And they got them both.
8 points for Mason Welling.
Yeah.
Supposed to wait for 1 shot now. Sanders from downtown, no good.
Put back. Up and in.
And tipped and put up by Turnbull. 5 points for Turnbull.
And the length of the floor, new.
And at the end of the first half of play of this JV game, it's Bryan Golden Bears 13, Aces on top, 17.
So the Aces with a 4-point lead as we head into the intermission. Glad to have you here with us. Again, it's junior varsity basketball, the first of 2 live streams that we're going to have for you here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel this evening. Bill Murphy along with Jim Seiler and Chris Warner, the crew here tonight. Glad to have you joining us and hope you are enjoying our coverage so far. It's halftime, and we always take some time at the half to say thanks to a couple more of our underwriters making our coverage possible from the Red Zone this evening. They include our Diamond Level supporter, APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, a world-class facility located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, offering robotic packing and palleting solutions, welding, powder coating, and lots more. You can find out all the stuff that they do, and it's a lot of neat stuff by checking them out online. And as a matter of fact, they're looking to add to their team. You can maybe become a part of the APT manufacturing family. You can log on to aptmfg.com/careers for a complete listing of all the opportunities that they have available, many of them coming with certification opportunities and extra training. It's a great way to get a new career started, get to add to the skills you might already have, start a second career, whatever the case may be. They'd love to hear from you. When you log on, you can also fill out an application and even upload your resume. Again, they'd love to hear from you. We love having them as one of our underwriting supporters at the Diamond Level, underwriting all of our Aces sports broadcasts. APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, and online at aptmfg.com. Hey, we also want to say a big thank you to our gold level underwriting supporter, and that's the Subway of Hicksville. Subway of Hicksville, where you can eat fresh and refresh, and where Al and the gang say, go Aces. Remember to download the app to your mobile device so you can take advantage of ordering in advance. They can have your food ready for you to pick up when you get there, curbside pickup, and more. Want to thank them so very much for their support. They're proud sponsors of the Subway Player of the Game Award that Jim and I award to a deserving ace at the end of each varsity basketball broadcast, both boys and girls, that we carry here on Hicksville Community Television. So far, we've given out 3 of them, as a matter of fact. The very first one went to Kenzie Schrader on the girls' side, and the first boys one went to Aaron Klima, and Lindsey Bergman picked up one. The next girls' game that we covered, and we've got another boys' award that we're going to be handing out at the end of the varsity game here at the Red Zone tonight. Who will it be? Well, you'll just have to stay with us and find out. The Subway Player of the Game brought to you by our good friends and gold level underwriting supporter, Subway of Hicksville, Ohio. And still with a little bit of the hacky cough, and again, we've got someone with Def Leppard, I think, in the background right now, which is, again, we have nothing to do with it. We didn't choose to play it. We're not making any money off of it. It's just in the background, but we do want to recognize them. And
it is giving me a headache.
Yeah, and we thank them for their talent, and so. This is the first, as I mentioned, of 2 live streams that we have for you this evening. We'll finish this one up, and we'll end this live stream, take a little bit of a break, and then all 3 of us will be back with our second live stream of the night. That, of course, will be the varsity matchup between the Golden Bears and the Aces from the Red Zone here tonight. And really, this is the first night. We have one more sports live stream that'll be coming your way later in the week. I believe that's going to be on Thursday. Let me double check myself. I think, Thursday. I think Christopher and I are going to be in the auxiliary gym, and it'll be junior high girls basketball action starting just before 5 o'clock with the 7th graders. It'll be the Lady Aces junior high squads hosting Eaton. So we can look forward to that on Thursday. Aside from that, we've got a couple other events that we're covering this week, but they will not be live streamed. The forecast looks favorable. Christopher and I are going to be heading over to the fairgrounds tomorrow to do some recording and some feature program that we're going to do for, as we do every year, for the Christmas cruise through. And then I'm going to be at the Huber. I don't know if Christopher's coming with me or not, but I'm going to be at the Huber on Friday night for the annual Christmas concert featuring the 7th through 12th grade bands and choirs. And Christopher, I know, will be there performing. I was just wondering whether he's, when he gets done, if he's going to come up and bug me up in the balcony or not. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But those two holiday programs, the Christmas Cruise Through and the 7 through 12 Christmas concert, will be recorded, and then we'll be having those on our various platforms on the tape delay, and depending on whether or not we have any licensing issues, we have to run it through a thing on YouTube that tells us whether there are any issues or not, copyright claims, and depending on how that goes, we may or may not be posting some of that stuff on YouTube. It'll just sort of depend on whether we can or not. We'll work it out. A lot of times we can do the cruise through. We just have to mute the songs in the background, so you just get to see the lights. You don't hear anything. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I was about to say we could, Christopher and I could like narrate it, but who wants to listen to us talk for 45 minutes? Yeah. 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 Well, all right. He's saying, it's so big this year, it takes 45 minutes to go through once. We always go through twice. We have the camera out the left side the first time and then the right side the second time, so you can see everything. So anyway, we got about 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and this will be a good time, I think, to get caught up and pass along unofficial scoring from that first half. Jim, what's the things look like?
Oh, it looks like this. For Bryan, they have 13 points. Jack Kennedy has a free throw. Gavin Jessing has a free throw. Mason Welling has 2 trays and 2 free throws for 8. Elias Oberlin has a free throw, and Houston Wheeler has a 2-pointer. That's their total of 13 for Hicksville. They have Austin Sanders has a 2 and a 3 for a total of 5. Bronson Graber has a 3. Braden Slattery has a basket for 2 and 2 free throws for 4. And Garrett Turnbull has a 2 and a 3 for 5 for Aces total of 17. So the Aces lead 17-13 right now.
Yes, indeed. So right now, Welling, the points leader on the floor for both squads with his 8 points. But again, Aces doing very well, spreading the scoring around a little bit for Aces scoring in that first half. And so it'll be interesting to see how things are going to work when we move into the third quarter here shortly. I want to say a big thank you, too, to all of the people who came by on Monday morning. They had a toy drive for the Toys for Christmas that's done by the Hicksville Fire Department. And they invited the people were out here for a couple hours, I think, on a Monday morning, dropping off toys. If you haven't already done so, you can go by the offices, and I think the barrels are going to be here all week. So you can stop by. Just if you do bring out toys for a donation, stop into either the elementary or the middle school, high school office to let them know what you're there for, and they can take care of your items for you. And hey, got to say a big congratulations too to the Aces grapplers. Did you see in the paper today? The Aces wrestling squad pulled it out. It was a 1-point win, but they were champions of the Iron Horse Invitational up in Montpelier.
Right.
And that's no small feat. That's a pretty good-sized tournament.
Well, they had Wasion was there. Big names.
Man. So to take a win in that one is
right.
Quite the feather in the cap. I mean, the Aces wrestling squad had a few lean years, but they've been slowly but surely rebuilding. And so hopefully that's the start of a lot of good things that are going to happen for the Aces. And we've been kind of looking at the schedule. We're really kind of hoping that that they'll have a home match or two that we'll be able to cover for you. And Jim's doing the same thing I am, which is trying to find the schedule.
That's right up front.
And I think it's not till January 24th.
Yep.
They have their one home match. It'll be a tri-meet with Patrick Henry Montpelier. So we'll hopefully be able to bring you some coverage, because there's nothing Chris likes better than live streaming a wrestling meet.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Because he gets to put on the big rig and carry the little mobile thing with him, and then I just get to sit up here with the cordless microphone and talk to Tiki, and he can't say anything back. So, yeah. But so the final seconds are going to tick down, and we're going to get ready to get this third quarter underway. Again, if you've just joined us at halftime, it's the Aces leading the Golden Bears of Bryan by 4, 17-13. Bill Murphy, Chris Warner, and Jim Seiler with the play-by-play.
Here we go. Oh, Miller with the ball for Bryan. That's looking, gets the ball knocked away from him. He picks it up, gives it to Kennedy, passes it over to Jessing. Three shot from outside, and Slattery gets the rebound. Turnbull with the ball on the point.
Nope. That was no way. we had the angle right behind him. There was no way that ball was going in.
Got to draw iron at least.
Yep.
Oh, Aces ball in the corner. Shot put up by Sanders, and it's off the rim. Slattery with the rebound. Turnbull back inside. Back over to Sanders to Stuckey. Oh,
that was a
Miller
bad pass.
with the steal for the Bears.
Did Kennedy get his hand on it a little bit to deflect that pass?
I don't know.
Because up to that point, I was about to say how the Aces were doing such a great job with their ball handling and moving the ball around and kind of dominating on the boards, too.
And it disappeared.
Yeah. Well, they're still kind of dominant on the boards as Braden Slattery is earning his.
Yep.
He's earning his keep tonight, cleaning up those rebounds.
Pass in the corner. Graber brings it back up. Turnbull with it. And we got a timeout called by Coach Blue.
Turnbull was directing traffic up there at the top of the key, and he said go one way, and Coach Dave Blue was like, no, timeout. So whatever that case may be, there's been no scoring early on here. A quick 30-second timeout. Aces will have 3 timeouts remaining, and the Golden Bears still have 4 in their back pocket. As we got some of the little ones coming in now.
Yep. Munchkin City over there.
Yeah. A lot of stuff going on here. As we said, we've got this game and the varsity game in this gymnasium. We've got a 7th and 8th grade game going on in the, or two games, one 7th and one 8th grade game going on in the auxiliary gym.
Oh, Aces with the ball. Turnbull. Gives it to Graber. Graber working around the outside. Gives the ball to Sanders. To Turnbull. Oh, we got a little bit of a push from the side.
I was
Jessing going to get the personal on that.
Yep. Could have been called to travel, but because he was bumped.
Yeah.
That'll be team foul number 1, by the way, for this half on Bryan.
Graber in the lane, rolls. Oh, man. Those little short shots don't want to fall tonight for anybody. Miller with it for Bryan. The Welling. Kennedy. Welling coming around with it. The Miller. Jessing inside.
Yeah, there's just nothing there.
Yep. Kennedy with it. Shot put up. Welling coming around. Kennedy again. Pass inside.
Stolen away and knocked loose. And recovered.
Turnbull about had control of it, but didn't quite. Downtown, Miller's shot, no good.
They're going to say blue ball. Okay. because they're going to say it just grazed Braden's elbow.
Yep. Miller has the ball in the corner. Ball stolen by Turnbull. The
Here we
length
go.
of the floor. And it's
Got
good.
it that time. Had a little too much mustard in the first half on the one breakaway that he had. He toned it down just enough. Makes it a 19-13 game.
Jessing in the lane. Kennedy with the shot. Not good. It's off blue, out of bounds.
Yep. That time there's no doubt.
Yep. Stuckey to Graber. To Sanders. Slattery on the out. Turnbull with it.
Under 2 minutes to go in the quarter now.
You're going to get a 5. Nope.
And he got it away in the nick of time. Oh, good eye on Slattery. Was that Turnbull?
That was Sanders.
Sanders got the 3.
8 points for Sanders.
22-13, and out of bounds it goes to the nice lady in the second row.
She should have autographed it.
Yeah. Well, you know what happens when the player pulls the Sharpie out of their sock, though, and autographs it on. That's never a good thing.
No, not.
For some reason, the officials always take a dim view of that.
Yes. Nice drive.
That was a good.
Jessing with a layup.
Yeah.
3 points for him.
Makes it 22-15. Ace is still up by 7.
Stuckey to Sanders. Turnbull with it on top. Looking in the corner. Stuckey across court, out of bounds.
Coach Dave Blue is on the sidelines going, what was that? Bryan gets the ball back.
Misdirected pass.
Yep.
Kennedy with the ball and gives it up. Pass again.
Boom.
Down inside.
Oh, that was all kind of ugly.
Yes, it was.
Tucker Watson, he bumped into one of the defenders. No whistle because had position and they were planted. They were set.
Yes.
And he just
looked like an offensive charge. But no whistle. So it must not have been.
I think it might have been because he turned around and hit him then. So instead of going right into him. But either the case, and that one's off the side of the backboard. So Watson, close. I was about to say a great steal from Welling, but.
Yeah, he would have had to go into the first row to got it.
So Graber will get the inbounds chores.
Phillips back in the game for the Aces. Graber looking, gives the ball to Sanders, to Phillips, to Slattery, wanting to drive, and he got
it. Nice job. 24-15 now. Aces up by 9. See if they can get the shot away or if they're going to be held.
And that's the end of the third quarter of play. Aces on top, 24. So 15 over to Bryan Golden Bears, JVs.
So we'll get ready for the fourth quarter here, and we'll take some time to say another big thank you to another one of our Diamond Level Underwriting supporters helping to make our coverage possible, and that's the Hicksville Pharmacy, located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. They're your good neighbor pharmacy with a full pharmacy to serve you and your family's pharmaceutical needs. They also have medical devices, equipment, over-the-counter medications, and more. Gifts and sundries, greeting cards, candles, Ohio State, Michigan paraphernalia. Stop by and check it out. It's a great place to browse around. Remember that Small Business Saturday is really going on all month long in December, and they encourage you to shop local and help support small businesses all across the region. Hey, if you're interested in information on getting a flu shot or a COVID booster, give them a call at 419-542-6218, and they can help you out. We want to thank them so very much again for their diamond level underwriting support of our Aces Sports coverage. The Hicksville Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. We were sharing that there's a couple of news stories about the flu this flu season.
Yeah.
So you might want to think about giving them a call for that flu shot.
I already have mine.
Well, you're always on top of things, though. I wish I was as organized as you.
Ooh, just about. Slattery got kept from getting to the ball with the rebound. Bryan with it. Kennedy on the floor.
Bryan's wanting to pick the pace up a little bit, it looks like.
Yeah. Welling with the ball. Try to drive. Come back up on top. Jessing, no good. Rebound. Slattery hanging on.
That'll be a
Gonna go to the Bears.
jump ball. Yep. So the Bears get it on the possession arrow. But the Aces will get the possession arrow back after this inbounds. Well, they'll get it back anyway. Nice. Count it, and he's going to go to the line.
Kennedy throws up his arms like, what did I have to do?
26-15, and Garrett Turnbull going to see if he can complete the three-point play. And he does.
Yes, he does. And now he's got 10. 27-15. Aces. Welling drives to the hoop. Slattery again hanging on to the ball.
And this time it'll be Hicksville.
Stuckey coming into the game. Turnbull coming out. Sanders driving on Kennedy. Graber. Phillips drive in and
he
lays
gets it. Phineas Phillips. 27-15. No, it should be 29-15. There we go.
Nice block. Now that had to be a travel.
And a timeout called by Bryan.
29-15, Aces lead.
Yeah, they were kind of slow with the whistle on that one.
Yeah.
I mean,
it should have been a travel because he fell down, but the out official called it 3 seconds.
Okay, well, either way, I guess. They had to call something. I mean, when you're crawling on your belly, pushing the ball in front of you, I mean,
right.
You're moving the ball and you're not dribbling. So, full 1 minute timeout from the Golden Bears. They'll have 3 remaining after this. Right now, Bryan, it's been a really well-played game in terms of the violations. Bears have only picked up 2 fouls and none so far in this second half for the Aces. They're up by 14, Hicksville is, 29-15. Jim Seiler, Bill Murphy, Chris Warner, the crew here tonight, bringing you the action on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Glad to have you with us. Hope you are enjoying the coverage. First of 2 live streams we have for you on this Tuesday night. The day before Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day.
Yeah.
Happening tomorrow.
Yep.
Bronson Graber.
Oh.
Let's get it back underway here.
Sanders Coming up the floor. Through the legs. Giving it up to Phillips. The Graber. Slattery. Back to Sanders. Phillips again in the lane. Ooh, nice try.
Track it down. Graber, good job.
Quick hands. There you are. Got
it. Easy as pie.
Just stand there flat-footed and put it in there.
Stuckey with 2.
His first 2 of the night.
Makes it 31-15.
Welling with the ball for the Bears. Muehlfeld. Back out to Kennedy. To Muehlfeld. Way long. And rebound by Graber. To Sanders. Oh, and then Stuckey took his eye off the ball and it went through his hands out of bounds. This Phillips kid's come a long way.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
Nope.
Welling shot is no good. Rebound pulled off by Sanders.
Yeah. Nice feed.
Bingo.
Oh, I thought that was
I thought it was going down. And it jumped back up.
That's going to be another one on Stuckey. That'll be his 3rd. That's, believe it or not, the first team foul on the Aces here in this second half.
4th quarter. Miller into the game for the Bears. Got 3:01 remaining in the ball game. 16-point lead for the Aces. Bryan just has only put 2 points in the whole second half.
Yeah.
Muehlfeld.
There we go. Muehlfeld will change that.
Yep. His first 2 of the evening. Graber, he has a good ball handler.
Yeah.
Him and Sanders, they can handle the ball.
And Turnbull's had a pretty good night tonight, too, so Turnbull's a good shooter.
Yeah, Turnbull's, he's one of those guys that has never seen a shot he didn't want to take.
Yep.
There goes another one.
Yeah, that one just misses. That'll be.
How about that? Stuckey let it go.
Good job. Good positional awareness,
yes,
as they say.
Nice.
Oh. Graber, and it will be a wrestling match, and that'll go to Bryan on the possession arrow. 31-17 with 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go into the game number 2. That is Drew Engstrom.
And number 24.
Number 24. Eli Schlade. Eli Schlade.
Miller with the ball. Over to Welling. Welling drives. Comes back up. Engstrom. Welling. Shot from outside is no good, and it's over the backboard. Over the roof.
Aces get it inbounds. Now I got to get it across the timeline. There we go.
Made it.
Nope.
Not that time.
Oh.
Oh.
And that's going to be a foul on Bryan as Braden Slattery battling for the rebound.
Number 2 got that one.
Yeah. Engstrom is first. That's team foul number 3.
Sanders
does it again. Nice little.
That one worked.
Yeah, that one worked. Graber gets his second half points in.
He's got 5 for tonight.
Under 90 seconds now. 33-17 Aces.
Miller for 3.
Nope.
No good. And Aces come out with a ball. Sanders. We're going to have a timeout called by the Aces.
So with 1:12 to go in the contest, Aces are looking to be in pretty good shape here. Up
Hang on.
33-17.
30-second timeout. Going to see some substitutes.
As some of the younger players from both squads, I think, are going to be taking to the floor. Avalos out there. And
yes, Jesus Avalos.
Yeah.
Who's the other one?
I want to say Luke Eicher, number 3.
Why, yes, it is.
Yep.
We get the nod from the cameraman.
Luke Eicher, known by some in this school as the Lion King.
As the what?
The Lion King.
Really?
He played the Lion King in the musical they did a year or so ago.
Yeah, I understand.
No, I'm not trying to imply that he bends the truth frequently or anything. I didn't mean
not
that.
Lion.
Not lion like lying his tail off. Lion like roar.
The king of the fibbers.
Yeah, I meant like the MGM lion.
Yes. Leo. Well, take it to it.
Let's go. You're in the game. Take the shot. Well, run the arm. You got to learn how to do that too, I guess.
Yes.
Under a minute.
Got to learn how
Turn
to use up the clock.
And in.
Sanders, another 2. Gives him 10 for the night.
35-17. Up by 18 points now.
Miller, Welling.
Bounce pass. Avalos gets the steal.
Yes.
Whoop.
Oh, man.
Get tangled up there. Phillips hits the deck. Turnbull's going to hold on to things here for a minute. Let everybody get set.
18, 16, 14, 12.
Just sort of.
Going to just kill the clock. Say, Bryan not going to come out and bother him. If they just don't attack, it's okay.
And that's all she wrote.
And at the end of the 4th period, this game is complete, and the Aces win 35-17 over the Bryan Bears in the JV game.
Yep, and we'll get you some unofficial final scoring numbers here shortly. As we'll tally things up, and it was not a good second half for the Golden Bears. We'll just say that right now. So we'll get ready for game number 2 coming up here shortly. And as Jim is compiling real quickly, we'll go ahead and say big thank yous again to all of our underwriters making our coverage possible here this evening. Our platinum level underwriting supporter underwriting all of our operations here at Hicksville Community Television. That's ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, located in the Industrial Park and online at www.arcsolinc.com. Thanks to all of our diamond level underwriting supporters as well. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, and also online at aptmfg.com/careers. Thanks also to the Hicksville Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. And our gold level underwriter underwriting all of our Aces basketball coverage, Subway of Hicksville, where you can eat fresh and refresh, where Al and the gang say, go Aces, proud sponsors of the Subway Player of the Game that we award at the end of each varsity contest we cover here on HIX-TV. And with that, Jim, let's take a look at that unofficial scoring in the first half, or in the game.
For Bryan, Jack Kennedy finished the game with 1 point. Gavin Jessing, he had a basket and a free throw for 3. Muhlfeld had a basket for 2. Mason Welling led the Bears with 8 points on 2 trays and 2 free throws. Elias Oberlin had a free throw for 1, and Houston Wheeler had a basket for 2 for their total of 17. They were 5 of 8 at the free throw line. For Hicksville, Sanders had 10 points on 2 trays and 2 baskets. Bronson Graber had a tray and a basket for a total of 5. Owen Stuckey had a basket for 2. Braden Slattery had 2 baskets, 2 free throws for 6. Phineas Phillips, a basket for 2. And Garrett Turnbull, he shared top scorer with Austin Sanders with 10. He had a triple and 3 baskets and a free throw for 10 for a total of 35. And they were 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
So the free throws help, but mostly in that second half, they outscored the Golden Bears 16-4.
Yeah.
So you're not going to win a lot of games only scoring 4 points in 12 minutes, even on the JV level. So it's a 35-17 victory for the Aces. Congratulations to them. Jim and I are going to wrap things up right now, but we're going to be back in about 10 minutes or so from right now, 10, 12 minutes, with the second of our live streams, which, of course, will be the varsity contest between these 2 schools here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. So with that, we're going to wrap it up. Again, thanks so much for joining us. Thanks to the athletic department for giving us the space and allowing us to live stream the action for you here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. And for Jim Seiler and for Chris Warner, I'm Bill Murphy, Hicksville Community Television. We'll be back in about 10, 12 minutes with our second live stream. But until then, may you have a good night and good sports.